What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome back. These messages riding on the frequency of love for the highest good. Did you just hear that little horn outside? It's like toot toot. Okay. When I heard toot toot, I was kind of hearing like, oh, okay. Maybe a bit of like a love reading in this moment, okay? Maybe not like you treat your relationship with your partner with the care and attention that it deserves. Okay, so here we go. We are on to a love reading today. Thank you very much, Spirit. The care and attention that it deserves. Deserves is a really important word here, okay? For someone here, you are learning that, okay, all these words sound so beautiful, right? You treat your relationship with your partner with the care and attention that it deserves. It's like, yeah, that makes you a really good partner. Yeah. But like, what do they deserve? And like, I guess, what do you deserve, right? What do I deserve? I think that these are questions that we're asking ourselves now. It's like, oh wait, I deserve, you deserve, we deserve attention, care, love with a partner who wants to treat you this way because they know you're deserving. Because it's like your default mode to do that. You know what I mean? So it's like you don't even have to worry about that. Now you're looking for someone somewhere who sees that you deserve that. This is a beautiful thing. You're affirming this and you're sending a signal to your life when you make that affirmed choice, like, me, I'm that bitch. Call me, I'll decide. I'm not going out there or like, oh my gosh, like scrolling on my phone seeing who's cute and, you know, aesthetically pleasing. No, fuck that. What's your heart saying? What's your energy saying? You know what I mean? And I feel like it's kind of like this is an all-encompassing thing. Like, so you move around the world and your love is like all-encompassing. So this love reading is actually not even you looking for love. 222 on the timer. It's like you just looking for like a place to belong or something for someone here. Yeah, like maybe this isn't even like a romantic partnership. We're gonna play it on kind of, we're gonna do it open-ended because I like soulmate partnerships being open-ended here, because I think that soulmates can come up in so many different ways. And even like that energy of twin flames I was feeling into like my meditation earlier this morning. Yeah. So these burps are coming up for some reason. Like, I feel like my meditation, for some reason, there was something around twins, like, a few channels ago. And I was like, oh, twin flames. And then I was like, twins. And then, like, okay, for instance, like, I've got this, like, friend, and, like, there's so many random things. Like, when we were born, like, both of our collarbones were broken, but it was the opposite. And then it's just, like, the opposite things. It's like, and so I'm like, wait, so your soul can match other people's souls in different ways, and if you are open to that pattern recognition, like you're waking up to this like kind of psychic information that you're experiencing from your heart space for who this message is for, you can see, oh, that like really everything is a pattern, and that like, yes, we connect, and like there's this like soul thing that like happens, you know, where it's just like it's effortless. And so I think that that's what you and your partner are real, like you both deserve this. And it's like both, remember, it's your factory, like, wait, what is it, what I say, it's your like baseline to be someone who loves and cares and gives, and you know, like that your friends, your family, you know that like even people that you're like not super close with, like you know that they're worthy, you know, you even know that you're like your adversaries, you know that they're worthy, like, and so and like your romantic partnership, like you go into it knowing that they're worthy. So now it's like you're literally like, oh, I'm worthy. That's literally all it is. You're just realizing how worthy you actually are, and what that's doing is like creating this like almost like black hole opening in the universe that's just like funneling all of this love to you. You radiate unconditional love. And unconditional is such an important word, right? None of this backwards ass shit with people who hold conditions or like play games or some type of like framework for you to like to have to jump through hoops and balances, or like be good enough, or you know, be sitting next to so and so, or like, it's just so stupid. It's all so stupid. It is so stupid. It's so stupid. Being able to say like it's so stupid and like laugh at it too is like so unconditional as well, because it's like, yeah, you guys are so silly. Like, you guys are being silly. Like, you know that, right? You guys know how silly you're being, right? Like, you get that, right? You are learning to love yourself more every single day. 5:55 on the timer. Like, the oh my god, it's like not a competition. I just heard someone needs to like really know that it's not a competition here, because that's yeah, maybe that's okay. So okay, I feel like that wasn't even for you. That was not for you, that it's a competition. Yeah, because it's like, it's almost like someone here is maybe not fully, and this is okay, we're gonna work through this energy right now. Okay, so love is not something that you have to control. It's not something you have to win. It's not something you have to compete for, perform for. It's not something you have to control or make like perform into your life, or like stunt and then like have them affirm that they love. Like, that's manipulative. That's controlling. That's weird. Anyone who's doing that is weird. So, okay, just keep in mind, like, you know, I'm your older, younger bestie brother here on the internet, okay? I love to read energy and stuff here too. Sometimes these messages, they come through in a way that kind of feels a little bit like, you know, ouch sometimes, but it is a little bit weird, right? When you think about that, it's weird. It's kind of weird, and that's okay. We're just learning to be a little bit less weird about that, about things, like, and understanding that, like, love just is. Love just is. Love just is. It exists. And by the way, love is all that is. And I think that we say that, but do you feel that? Can we fathom that? Can we feel into what that really means? That love is all that is. You guys, if love is all that is, I'm like literally feeling into the just the wealth, the I literally saw the word unconditional here, and then I got distracted by like all of the love. Hold on. So if love is all that is, and you are feeling the attention that okay, wait, shit, I just lost that channel. I was feeling into all the love, you guys. Damn it. Oh, okay. This is what it is. It's just a little bit weird. That's all it was. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Thank you. So it's a little bit weird because when you feel the energy of how much love really exists in the universe, then you feel yourself as the energy of love. And then you're like, wait a minute, I don't have to do anything to like be loved. You just are love. And that love just is. And that it permeates endlessly and infinitely. And that like you choose that. You know, you don't, like, if somebody decides to take their love away from you, okay, because you already have your love. It's like, okay, at some point, it's gonna be okay. I know that it hurts like a fuck, it hurts so much, trust me, I fucking know, you know? It's not like I'm like, I don't have to justify myself. You guys are here with the channel, you know. The real ones know. You are ready to accept a happy and fulfilling relationship. Congratulations. Congratulations. Hey. And not that it even matters, bitch, because I know the answer is this. You love yourself infinitely, right? You're pulling that energy up from like the depths of your heart, like, and you're seeing that that's an infinite wellspring, and that like, oh wait, now you can accept a loving, fulfilling partnership if you want, but like you have so much love in your heart that like, well, okay, sure, yes, definitely yes, but like, love is, so why force it? Why push it? Why why fight for it? Why control it? Why race toward it? It already is. So like we're racing toward it, we're actually racing away from it, you see? That's the paradox here. If we're like racing to 10-10 on a timer, if we're racing to control something, then we're running away from ourselves, you know? Like it's like we're racing toward giving parts of ourself away to someone else in hopes that they'll give parts of themselves away to us to like make us more whole. But this is not the way that the energy I'm seeing works. The energy that I'm seeing is like this co-creative thing that like it's whole. This is whole. This one entity is whole. This one entity is completely whole. And like there's just like more wholeness that they create when these energies cohabitate, co-create, intermix. It's like, you know, go in and out and through and about. Like it's like neither energy reaches to hold or control. Both energies just are in full trust and love, full surrender with what is. And it's this like, I'm literally like pushing the orb. Can you see it, or is this just me? Yeah, like your loving is just like, it's something that you understand. You understand now. You understand so fully. You understand so wholly. You understand so presently, so like intentionally, so it's making me really happy for you to feel into this radiant, again, unconditional, deep wealth spring that you can draw from. And this is how you like are leading people to the well, you know, which is such a beautiful thing. And what it is it's not any like weird fucking well. You're leading them to the well of themselves. You're leading them toward a place that they can articulate their own inner world and like live a more peaceful life. 1212 on the timer, confirmation. Like this is what you're doing. I'm gonna pull a light worker oracle before I send you on your way. I'm gonna see, because I feel like you and your person are very clearly going to be working with the light and creating more light. Alchemical mutation, interesting. One more. Christ consciousness, interesting. Okay, throat chakra clearing here too. So I feel like you guys are going to be communicating like in a deeper way here. Or maybe you have to, someone here is learning to communicate in a more intentional way with themselves first, so that they can like show up as this like I'm gonna say this with love, mutated alchemist. You know what I mean? Like you're but when you're mutated as an alchemist, it's like you're like you're the holographic Pokemon card here. Okay, I just looked up, saw 1313, and I saw Raichu. Okay, and I split the deck here. I saw Raichu, oop, and Kangaskhan. These are two holographic Pokemon cards. So yeah, thank you, Spirit, for that one. Now remember, this Christ consciousness too, this is like crown chakra opening. This is solar plexus like expansion. This is heart centered listening. You know what I mean? This is the mutation that's taking place, is that you're like seeing your life from like a perspective of actually, oh wait, I'm pulling my energy back here, and now I'm like seeing my life from a more grounded place, a more present place, a more intentional place. And you're interesting. Okay, Kangaskhan. The infant rarely ventures out of its mother's protective pouch until they're about 3 years old. Okay, interesting. Maybe someone's been in hermit here for a little while, possibly. This doesn't have to be, but 1414 on timer, like you may resonate with that, like you have had possibly like been inside of like a narcissistic dynamic for someone here, whether, and then like you had to go into hermit for a long period of time here for someone here, and maybe you're just articulating that like recently, and like, because it doesn't matter. Here, I'll get into that energy here in a second. I want to articulate Raichu. Agility. Its long tail serves as a ground to protect itself from its own high voltage power. So you have that ability to, like, you have that high voltage power, you can electrocute the fuck out of things, but you can also, like, ground it too, like, you know what I mean? You just plug it right in, just ground that energy too, so you understand that, like, because you have that 1550 on the timer, that infinite energy of love, that's also that infinite energy of fire, infinite energy of electricity too. You're learning, okay, how do I pull it back and balance it out and be a little bit more like, you know, Christ-like or whatever, conscious about it, you know, like in that, really, that turn the other cheek kind of thing. But hey, Kangishkan's got that comic punch too, so, and also that protective energy of the mother too, and the pride. So it's like, listen, there's a lot of passion here that exists inside of you. I was gonna say that thing about the hermit. When someone is inside of hermit, it's like a misunderstood place to be. You know, it's like a place where you are actually being, like, bombarded, like, or had been 1660 on the timer confirmation, had been bombarded by life or a certain perspective or dynamic. Or judgment of self, or a dynamic gave you a certain judgment of yourself, and you had to go, you created a belief around the world that things were unsafe, that people were unloving, that you can't trust, you know, and for good reason. But what you're learning here is that you had to go through all of that because you are such a powerful, again, like, light worker. This mutated you literally into becoming some type of alchemist that is like, that is able to choose yourself and your life. And when I say these choices, it's like, when you are this full radiant version of yourself in this way, this is the dynamic that your partner is going to be obsessed with and in love with, and that the people that, like, become your community, your friends, you know, you, like, new friends possibly, you know, old friends that circle back around possibly for someone here, you know, you're ready to accept happy and fulfilling relationships, I'm gonna say. And this is because this is the energy, this is the worth and the value that you hold about yourself now, and you understand that this long journey, this long road was inevitably in order to come more into a deeper place of understanding with all of these gifts that you inherently possess the whole time, that you were, like, supposed to be vilified for, that you were supposed to be made to feel like you were wrong for, that people were supposed to hate you over, that people were supposed to try to, like, you know, smear you or cancel you or, you know, squander your opportunities or ruin your friendships or whatever the fuck it was for you, you know what I mean? Just hurt you, like, in other kinds of ways. And the energy of you overcoming all of that, despite all the odds, is one that your relationship, that your partner, now, whether or not you've gone through the same thing, it'll be different, but a similar type of curriculum that allows you to mirror, again, that puzzle piece, that soulmate connection. And these are your friendships too in your community. You no longer really, like, seek vapid friendships. You no longer really seek the types of friendships that, like, you just come apart. You want to be in the energy of creation. It's like you're upgrading every single thing in your life, and this is a beautiful thing. It's a huge reckoning for someone here. It's a huge reckoning, you know. And I'm pulling up this card here too, right? Christ consciousness, okay? And you don't have to be religious. I'm not a religious person, but, like, the energy of, like, Christ consciousness and the energy of, like, any hero in any movie, in any story, and you're the hero of this movie in your life. So the energy of you feeling like, okay, I might have to, like, go it alone here for a minute so I can really learn deeper, like, a deeper truth about myself, and I can blossom into the person that I'm supposed to become. You know what I mean? It's very eat, pray, love, right? It's very eat, pray, love. You know, and it's beautiful. That is beautiful. And so, you know, maybe you got that. Didn't she have, like, a late in life a late in life lesbian love affair or something like that, and Eat, Pray, Love. Is that what she did? I don't know, but that's Elizabeth Gilbert. I never read Eat, Pray, Love. I saw the movie, yes, but I don't remember well. I'm familiar with the story because I like Elizabeth Gilbert and her other books, 2020 on a Timer. And she says you gotta have 1 foot with the fairies. You gotta have 1 foot with the fairies. You gotta have 1 foot on the ground and 1 foot with the fairies, okay? Because the ascension is, you know, it's a lonely place to be, and I think that the energy of you being able to remain in that, how I was talking about, it's like an unconditional place of sort of like an equilibrium, right? Like this Christ consciousness where you kind of turn the other cheek. You're more like passive and like peaceful, unlike me. And this is what is going to, I believe, like continue to help you ground that 1 foot with the fairies, kind of 21, and allow you to now like integrate what you have learned based on what you fucking learned everything you've learned, all the things, and like how you can now like ground into a place and like structure, you know, a life beyond whatever, you know, this thing is that you may have to move through, or the thing that you went it alone, or that you're going it alone, or that you will be going it alone here for a minute. I think that's the encouragement here, for real. Like, confirmation, eyes on God. Keep your eyes on God, for real. In the end is in the beginning. Okay? Stay there, stay in that emotional place. Allow yourself to live in the fullness of what that could really mean and be for you and the partner that is lucky enough to deserve you. Yeah, that's what it's about. Because you are a deserving king, queen, you know what I mean? However you identify. Alright, y'all. Thank you so much for being here for another reading. And I hope to see you in another one very soon. Take care.